What is one thing you never leave your home without? Mine is the credit card and my ID. Well, it's more than one thing. The one thing I don't leave my house without is actually my smartphone, because my phone case has a few slots for my cards and maybe for a dollar bill. Very convenient, by the way, and it also keeps me on my toes about all the things that are very convenient to have together and in one place and in my hand. So when I have my phone with me, I have all my little treasures all together with me. Welcome to episode 61 of the Simple Money Systems podcast. It has been on my heart for quite some time, and today I'll be shedding some light on a powerful, knowledgeable smartphone. We will be looking into what actually happens when budgeting apps or money tracking apps take over our finances that are available in the palm of a hand. So let's buckle up and go. Welcome to Simple Money Systems. This is your top podcast for moms with special needs kids who are eager to pay down their debt for a fearless, meaningful life that brings them joy. Hi, Deanna Gallas here. I am the host of this show for exceptional women just like you who are desperate for a debt-free life without going broke. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up your sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom zone with confidence. You probably wondered before about how many different things we can actually do, and many times perform business activities on our phones today. When you give away the control of your money to apps by setting auto payments, not even looking into the monthly statements with all the charges on it, you are giving away your hard-earned money. You're also giving away your control over your money. Also, many budgeting and money apps require you to connect directly to your bank account so they can track your expenses, and so you don't need to worry about it. It sounds so magical. You just click an app and your debt is paid off. You click it again and your car is paid off. It seems like a worryless life about any of my loans, bills, or transactions because everything is automated, right? No. And deposits. The paychecks are deposited electronically as well. Everything is done by the touch of the phone screen. It is amazing. I am giving good credit for having such a high tech available to us. It is powerful. And it offers the great benefit of increasing efficiency, saving time, and reducing human error. But it also can get us into an automation trap when we become too dependent on automated systems, leading to many unwanted issues. I remember the day that I clicked on my phone just to check my time and had spent more than 3 hours scrolling up and down my social media on my phone, and my soul just felt robbed. First, I wanted to check the time, then just for another second to look at a few budgeting apps, and I got blown away into a world of artificial intelligence that was so attractive to my eyes, and it was pleasing to my fingers touching the magic screen up and down on my phone. After a wake-up call, I came back to reality, overwhelmed with a headache, exhausted, and I was so sick of spending all of the time on that platform. I knew there had to be another way to pay down my debt. And ultimately, God led me to the basics of budgeting that I was able to pay off my debt, save for my retirement, and to grow successful, incredible business through budgeting. So much that I have created a course for you called Debt-Free Budgeting. It takes you through 6 steps of creating your own financial blueprint so you can pay down your debt and grow your own savings account without spending tons of money and hours on social platforms. Go right now to dianagalas.com, dianagalas.com, and complete the waitlist application form and see if it might be for you. And now, let's look into 4 areas of how being overly dependent on the smartphone can ruin our lives. Number 1, it negatively impacts our mental and cognitive health. Constant scrolling, especially on social media, in hopes of finding the perfect solution for your finances, can be innocently dangerous for your mental health. You can see multiple ads with all the things you don't need, specifically targeting you, to get you into a trap of unrealistic portrayals of life, success, and happiness. I also refer to this state of mind as an artificial perfectionist who turns into an anxious, depressed, unsatisfied person with low self-esteem who just wants to learn how to manage money to become the very opposite, right? Can you imagine to process the vast amount of information available online? This can overwhelm the brain, making it harder to focus, process information, and make decisions. This also can lead to a diminished attention span and inability to concentrate on a deeper and meaningful tasks. And after all this, how is it possible to know your finances? I invite you to a simple step-by-step guide to your money. It is not rocket science. Just take your bank statement and simply look at it. Look at all transactions that happen to you in real life. If you need help with sitting with you and helping to create the budget blueprint that you love, get in touch with me by scheduling a discovery call at the show notes below this episode or check my website at dianagalas.com. Now let's look at the second area that can overwhelm us with being codependent or overly dependent on a smartphone. Inaccurate financial picture. Apps, especially financial ones, rely on algorithms and may not always have a full understanding of a family dynamic or unexpected expenses. If the data is incomplete or inaccurate, it can create a false sense of financial health, and that will definitely lead to poor decision making. In the Debt-Free Budgeting course, I offer steps to help you identify your cash flow and to how to work it into your budget to reflect your family values and goals, addressing current financial issues, and also saving for the future. And when spending excessive time scrolling social media with good intentions originally, very often people end up on biased platforms that can easily skew anyone's understanding of their finances, and not just finances. With today's media, it just gets so easy to become disconnected from actual events, especially from our very special, near and dear, exceptional families with our extraordinary kids. Where do we fit in? What app? What social media? I just want to raise awareness of how easily everything that we hold on to, the values, morals, freedoms, and money, can be given away so cheaply, not even considering the very bad consequences. And it's our health. Everything comes down to it. Okay, now let's go to the area number 3 when we are so codependent or overdependent on our cell phones. Escapism and avoidance. By constantly using internet scrolling as a way to look for the solution to a problem, it becomes a second nature of a way to dodge real-life problems or uncomfortable emotions. Instead of finding real ways how to control challenges like stress, financial worries, or relationship issues, it becomes so common to turn to the online world for distraction. And this avoidance doesn't solve the problem. It just pushes them aside, making them worse in the long run. By escaping into the internet, important decisions can be delayed, responsibilities can be neglected. Can you just imagine what all this can lead to? Friends, I call on every one of you, please, I am calling you not to retreat into the online world. Rather, let's roll up our sleeves and get to the root cause of the problem. Let's be real, face the challenge, get help and all the support, the real one. Get on board with like-minded people so you can heal, can become prosperous, debt-free, and financially stable. Join me in the Simple Money Systems private community Facebook group to get help. Now we are looking into the area number 4 of overdependence on the cell phone or the media. It is the trap of spending more money. Not saving money, but spending more money. It is very opposite that our intentions are. When you are attached to the screen scrolling, do you know that this is one of the specific tactics of intelligent marketing? Many financial apps integrate with shopping platforms, making it easy to complete purchases with a single tap. This convenience reduces the friction of spending and encourages impulse buying. Also, apps often track spending habits and use data to send personalized offers or discounts. These tailored platforms tempt you to make purchases you might not have otherwise considered. Some of the apps offer buy now and pay later options, encouraging you to spend now and without immediate financial impact. This is one of the debt-building techniques by the financial institutions to keep you on a hook forever, robbing you of your dreams and goals, from your destiny, who you are called to be when you are debt-free. See how small, innocent, online purchases can steal from you. I grew up in a society where I trained myself as a child to go against the grain. I was considered a weirdo and not the flock of the feather, right? This is where my resilience, persistence, and also belief in myself take root. And I am so thankful for probably those hard childhood days that are a long way behind. But just for a second, just imagine yourself to see a deeper picture. Flip a coin and see what's there. Try to read between the script. Try to see beyond the flashy distractions. When everybody dances in the valley, you climb the mountain. When everybody is on top of the hill, you check what's going on in the valley. Friend, by doing that, you will discover a new level of opportunities, real life solutions, and real satisfaction and fulfillment. I find it so much fun to be different. It brings me fresh ideas and excitement to build my dreams around my finances. Instead of pleasing and being a puppet to social media and marketing trap, create your own grid. Convince yourself that you are more than that you are an exceptional, highly favored, precious soul with your own identity, purpose, dreams, talents, and your own DNA, right? And yes, you are amazing, my friend. Now, how is your money life? Are you following the crowd, or do you want to be your own masterpiece? Do you want to become a part of an amazing 6-week debt-free budgeting course to help you sort through the bank statements and transactions, to help you to see a clear picture of how much you're showing for? If you want to step into your financial stability with confidence, I invite you to complete an application that is open now for a brand new debt-free budgeting course that will be launching soon. I will have an episode with walking through all 6 steps, and I will be explaining what you'll be getting out of it. So stay tuned. Go now to the show notes with the link below this episode, or find it on my website at dianagalas.com. There is a blog saying, "Coming soon." Check it out. Friend, did you feel challenged or stretched in this episode? Have you learned something? I am asking you to leave me a 5-star written review on a Simple Money Systems Apple podcast, so it will be easier for others to find this show, and so other exceptional moms and caregivers also start experiencing a debt-free life. And now, I want to end this episode with the quote of the day by Bill Cosby. Quote, "In order for you to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure." End of quote. My friend, have a blessed week and stay fearless. Talk to you soon. Thank you for tuning into Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful. I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving the pot of precious gems behind for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? I want you to know that your dedication and hard work, day in and day out, caring for your exceptional child's needs does matter. Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Talk to you soon at the Simple Money Systems.